Greetings. I mean, that's kind of my question. Hang on, we have an elephant in the room. We have an elephant in the room. We're dealing with elephants in the room. Is that okay with you? Is that okay? It's okay with her. It's okay with her. It's not okay with her. It's not okay with Daisy. Dealing with elephants in the room. Now, when I hear you say ascended master energy on your planet, so that means they ascended into the light of the morning star crown, correct? It's the morning star crown activation. And when I hear Pisces, the presence of your light shattered all of their illusions. Well, would that be the light of the morning star crown that they're talking about? That's my cup. Hang on just a second. Pokemon, yeah. You have to collect them all. Pokemon. You have to collect them all. She's collecting Pokemon. She collects them all. So, thunder. Now, I hear there's a storm angel on your planet. That's got to be neat to hear. Hang on. She wants to collect the Pokemon again. Well, hang on. Go get the Pokemon. Oh, we hit the pillar. We hit a pillar of light. It hit the pillar. It's not really light. It's just painted. Anyway, and a pillar in the middle. That's a room divider. Anyway, so while we're dealing with dividing up situations, it's karmic debt. We want to divide that up evenly. We want to divide that karmic debt up evenly. Where's your Pokemon? No, don't look at another toy. Go get your Pokemon. Okay, she understands. So, with Ascended Master energy in the cards, working with the Ascended Masters, and hearing that they tried to destiny swap an Ascended Master's destiny. And then I hear Mystic Nine say, "You're a walking prophecy of a much larger prophecy," that everybody wanted to take the opportunity to cash in on, only to basically end up finding themselves under divine judgment for divine justice. So, thunder. What a little thunder come in on that one. Thank you, universe. Now, when I hear that the whole group is speechless because they watched the whole sun walk off with the Most High God, does that mean they're locked out of heaven? Does that mean that they're locked out of heaven for too long? How about a reindeer? You want a reindeer? Oh, her likes the reindeer. Go get that reindeer. She swears. It's like Seven Dwarfs, but it's not. It's reindeer. Anyway, so I hear all of this energy in the cards. It keys me in. So where are these people? I want to make an appointment. Because I hear they have tried everything. They've tried everything. They've thought of 1,000 different ways. And tried a few, and nothing seems to work for them. So when I hear that energy in the cards, I'm sure they have receipts. Don't they have receipts? Thank you, Thunder and Lightning. Now, I hear that when you come after, Mystic Nine said that, she says, when you go after God's earth angels, God brings the storms with thunder and lightning and things of that nature. So, simple enough. And that's the thing is, I'm sure if you go after that individual in a positive manner, you don't run into storms. Amazing how that works. So, we'll be talking about karmics and how to distance them. we will be talking about taking our power back with sacred symbols. Amazing how that works, isn't it? Now, when I hear that they're digging in Pisces birth chart, universal life force energies in my birth charts, that'd be Reiki. The healing power that Jesus possessed. And it's kind of neat because it does line right up with my Aries, Mercury, and Venus. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's airbender energy. Simple enough. Love's intent to help her heal. Distance healing, things of that nature. You know, I can remember my first distance healing session. I had a young lady, another Reiki practitioner, call me up at like 2 a.m. I can't, or text me rather. I can't sleep. So you text me. If you're wanting to sleep, chances are you don't text me. What in the world is going on? My foot hurts. Okay, well, and I have a very dark sense of humor. So I'm like, well, why would your foot be hurting? She sends me a picture of an open ankle fracture. Now I'm dealing with a mother at that time that had an open ankle fracture. And I said, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send you some energy. You'll feel a little wave come in. So I send distance Reiki, and the next text was, it doesn't hurt anymore. And I thought, oh, well, you know, it looks like we've found our purpose in life. We found our purpose in life. Now, everybody is wondering, how has this earth angel overcome all of the pain and obstacles? And well, that's what I'd like to know, because when I hear you say that, we want to bring harmony and balance to the situation. We certainly don't want God to bring any more storms, as Mystic Nine so elegantly puts it. But when I hear that you have ascended master energy on the planet, well, then that means they have mastered energy work and they've ascended up to the Morning Star Crown activation. So where are these individuals? Because my understanding is trying to stop a person on their ascension path only causes them to stop their own, correct? And if you had teachers, influencers, instructors, because we've already had that energy in the cards of Reiki masters abusing their ability, which tells me they obviously didn't take the fucking class. It's the first thing it says. You abuse your ability, you lose your ability. And now they can't figure out why nothing in their reality is working out for them. That's what the tarot readers say. I don't believe everything a tarot reader says, especially since I know that they used Jinn on the collective. And you got readers that are picking it up. However, on my other channel, I called them out for that. So they're just doing it again. That tells me that what they tried with the Earth Angel last time didn't work this time. And now, since they tried it again, that energy has gone back on them and all involved. And you have multiple readers saying dark entities are working through these people. Okay, well, wouldn't that be Jinn possession? Simple enough. I mean, these people wanted wishes. They wanted wishes. They wanted to rub the lamp and summon something that does the things they have to do to get the things they were promised are obviously what's destroying their lives right now. So, simple enough. Simple enough. Now, knowing that Pisces, especially the INFJ Pisces, the INFJ Pisces has the rare ability to walk between the worlds of angels, demons, and jinns. We have protection in that. Every time they open a door, I just kind of walk right through that shit like I own the fucking place. So, and I've always been that way. I used to have a job. Working for myself. I would go into high-rise buildings in Chicago where that fucking wasn't supposed to be in there in any way, shape, or form selling kids' books. My biggest problem? Leaving. You're getting the fuck out of there. You get in a building you're not even supposed to be in, and then they want to keep you there. They want to talk and shit. God has saw that his angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light, has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as I do readings for. Namaste. So, I hear you have an ascended master out there manipulating etheric energy. Great. Where is that person? And just shout out to Chosen or fucking 144 from the stars. He said, I don't know who I'm channeling for right now, but I'm getting ascension symptoms just having you in my energy. I'm getting fucking nauseous. And I had to giggle a little bit. Where's that person? That's who I'm looking for. if you've got energy that I'm going to get nauseous channeling it, fucking come on, man. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. People's love, people's light, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance, it's going to be highly affected, because if they were trying to affect that of another, chances are it's only going to affect their own. And now that they're starting to see that, now that they're starting to see it play out right before their eyes with storms, natural disasters. I mean, I know a lot of the readers are like, we can feel a storm brewing. Well, I'm watching one right outside right now as we speak. Simple enough. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. Now, when you have that energy in the cards of someone working with the divine, where is that person? How did they develop their connection to the divine? And you've got a whole group, a coven, organization, whatever. You got all that energy in the cards of them getting in the way of that. Well, isn't that cursing their entire cult organization and everyone involved with it? Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Because you've got that energy that, oh God, what have we got ourselves into? Okay, great. I can't worry about those people. Oh God, because they've got into something that they can't get out of. Where is that earth angel? I want to make an appointment. I want to flip that script, fucking shut out the drama. They can take care of their own drama. Cards in the upright. Thank you, Spirit. So, and when I hear wanting to study that person's brain and DNA, well, don't they know that that's going to leave me wanting to study that person, their brain and DNA? What is the power switch on this, Spirit? Oh, family. Look at that. It's all about the family. Welcome to Thanksgiving. Now, my question this time of year, I know last year we had the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving. So it makes you wonder, now that Thanksgiving is rolling around, what are we thankful for this year? What are we going to be thankful for this year? Simple enough. Yeah, 50-50 chance on whether or not families are going to grow after this Thanksgiving. So it is time to be thankful. Time to show gratitude. Simple enough. And if they're worried about what Pisces is going to uncover, my first question is, what did they do something to Pisces for Pisces to uncover it? Ooh, look at that energy exchange. Congratulations. Now, when I hear that Pisces is authentic, which is a stronger vibration than love, if I'm hearing that Pisces is authentic and there's a bunch of copycats and da 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 da, well, now when I hear that it's also a past life issue, it's a past life issue, and past life issues are what cause those involved to go through the same scenarios this lifetime. It's very, very specific. It's very, very specific. And when I hear that they're trying to stop the inevitable towers of crucifixion from happening to them, well, then that pretty much tells me all I need to know about the Morning Star prophecy. Tells me all I need to know. Now, I've heard multiple ladies talking about working with Ascended Master Jesus and attached to Christ consciousness and da 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 da. Okay, great. So where is that person? I'm not looking for the fucking copycats, the fakes, the frauds, and the phonies. I'm looking for that person. And we know that the light has brought criminal level stalking around it. Chances are those criminal level stalkers can find that person for me. They're criminal level stalkers. They can find anybody. Ooh, masculines are upside down over that one, aren't they? And that's fine. We're distancing the karmics. Simple enough. What did they sign? I hear that they're arguing and having the dark entities that have been working through them, trying to get them to stop someone else, now has them stopping each other. What does that look like? Money. Hey, money, 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 money. Money. Simple enough. I hear that's all they cared about. And now they have drawn that type of energy to them. Interesting. Because it's just what it is when you draw that kind of energy to you. Me, I attract demons, but there's a purpose for that. Confirmation. Thank you for the thunder. This short will have something about thunder and lightning all off in it. So it looks like they nurtured the wrong thing. It looks like a bunch of upside down masculines nurtured the wrong thing over money. Now, my question is, with that kind of karma, I mean, I like to, especially with the jinn being involved, every time I hear a reader say they summon the jinn, you would have to, starseeds get their messages from movies. It's very, very, you can Google it. So when I hear that, these people are going to be drugged to hell by the jinn over money, that's the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze. And it has Patrick Swayze ascending like Constantine. Ascending into the light like Constantine. And then it has Carl, Corporate Carl. Now, I've heard the name Carl a couple times called out in the cards. I know several Carls. However, Corporate Carl from the movie Ghost, at the very end, he was fighting. Corporate Carl was fighting with Patrick Swayze. And then when he lost fighting Patrick Swayze the Ghost, he was drugged to hell by the jinn. Shadow people came up and grabbed his ass. Now, to hear that come out of Mystic Nine's reading today, and to also hear it come out of Zen Zone's reading yesterday, that's fucking pretty synchronistic, because I'm pretty sure those readers don't fucking kick back and watch one another. I'm pretty good at being able to tell who's in on what. And, Pisces Kingdom was able to pick up a human lie detector. Now, holy smokes. So if you've got an entire group of individuals that are looking at holy smokes right now, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Excellent timing. Here comes the rain again, falling on their head like a melody. Anyway, so we've got all the signs lined out perfectly. So that's what it is. And I mean, most of these readers, when they have a sign, a zodiac sign, I'm pretty good about putting a name to the sign. And Pisces, when I hear this yesterday, Pisces, stop paying attention to the situation as they burn themselves out. And yes, meet their maker. There's no love there. They played with the creator, and now the creator is playing back with them. And it's what it is. When I hear that energy, it was okay when they were doing it to you. But now that all of that energy is going back on them, oh no, it's not okay anymore. Well, that's what it is. It wasn't funny the first time. But God gets the last laugh, and that's I'm going to be concentrating on my union with the divine, so I can get the last laugh too. Simple enough. Look at that. Thank you, Madam Takata. Now, when I hear that there's an Ascended Master working with the Ascended Masters, okay, great. Where is that person? To hear that energy in the cards, they've got to be out there somewhere. However, I mean, to see that on the emotional side of things, there was no love given to the Ascended Masters. And let's just face it, the ancestors at this time and juncture with people conjuring shit and playing with magic, chances are you don't want to open doors that weren't meant to be opened. Right? And having someone that's highly loved in the spiritual realm, chances are that person can walk through those spiritual doors highly loved. It really doesn't matter. Simple enough. I hear Gemini is sorry that they have to go through something. So, and I mean, if you have the Gemini that's having to go through magic backfire or witchcraft, sorry you have to go through that. There's narcissism in that. Simple enough. We have no love for the spiritual narcissist cashing in on the spiritual community and now getting the full effects of what karma is because they don't understand karma. They don't care. They don't believe in it. They don't think that sooner or later that shit's going to catch up with them. So, having a Pisces whose light is shattering all of their illusions, I'm going to be looking for that Pisces. While people are picking up the pieces of their lives in shattered illusion, I'm going to be looking for that Pisces with the light that shattered that shit, because chances are they know something. And these people are dark hearts around their manifestations. They did all this work just for God to step in and save Pisces. Okay, cool. So if God saved Pisces, what did God do with the rest of the signs of the zodiac? That's my question. That's my question. Ooh, they danced with the dragon and they failed. Simple enough. Simple enough. Why are you doing that? They danced with the dragon and they failed. They danced with pushing up Daisy and they failed. Simple enough. Then that leads to pushing up daisies. Anyway, moving forward. So on the manifestation side of things, because that's what we have right here is manifestation. A bunch of dark hearts are now failing, and that's sad. That's sad. Anyway, spirits on the case. I hear Pisces ancestors don't play. Hey, what are you playing with? I hear Pisces ancestors don't play. Simple enough. Simple enough. Hell, I hear Pisces was able to tap in with universal life force energy into the Rainbow Bridge. Is that true? Y'all got a lot of that animal sacrifice energy in the cards. I mean, anytime you sacrifice animals, and animal Reiki's love's intent to help her heal. Interesting. Interesting. Do. Must be done, my friend. Moving forward, we've got harmony and balance on the situation, and yes, I hear there's an earth angel out there with a glowing crown. Interesting. They ascended up the Kabbalistic tree of life into the morning star activation. Cool. Where is that individual? Where is that ascended master on your planet? I hear they're trying to poison that individual, kidnap that individual, harvest creative sexual energy off that individual, do everything they can to stop that individual, only to find out that they stopped themselves. Simple enough. We'll be removing that negative energy. It's just what it is. Can't do anything. And when I hear that, when I hear a reader say that fucking playing in that light is instant sabotage, would that be the light that she's talking about? Would that be the divine light of justice that they want everyone to achieve it, but yet when someone does, they undervalue it. They get the karma that they so desperately needed in the first place. Look at that. Simple enough. Hey, ladies, get funky. Dun, 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 dun. Simple enough. Now, when I hear that coming after Earth Angels brings the storms, and a lot of these individuals, we like our comfortable living. Okay, great. I've got energy in the cards all day today that shit's about to be fucking wrecked. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Yep, frenemies. A whole bunch of frenemies. What is the current situation? Here's my card. Higher consciousness. You have it or you don't. And we're looking for those who have expanded their consciousness. Not the fakes, not the frauds, not the phonies, not the cult, not the organization that came in to cash in on the spiritual community. We're not looking for any of those people. We're not looking for any of those people. Fucking crooked cops, shit like that. They're looking for those people because that's who exposed them. Look at that. Do. Be compassionate, for they know not what they do. What are you doing? She does not know what she's doing. Thank you for that thunder. These people were not masters. So, be compassionate. Higher consciousness has exposed individuals who were not masters that are being supported by, they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting. The jig is up. Their gig, their scam, their whatever the fuck the group had going has now come to a close. Oh, look at that. Our prayers have been answered. So, I mean, that's the thing is if you've got all of that energy of the cards of, everybody and their mother of a criminal nature trying to stop that person, what fucking, I want to make an appointment. Where is that individual that every criminal, fucking fraud, phony, fake, hitman, fucking crooked piece of shit is trying to do damage to when they can't even do damage control with their own lives? Simple enough. And we may be patiently waiting for 8 years because it's going to be a rough karmic cycle for these individuals. Oh. Is that only one eye? Does it only have one eye? It's two, but it looks like one, doesn't it? Go get that shit. All right. Y'all have a beautiful day. Namaste.